Hi there everybody, this is Richard, and we're going to talk today a bit about invoices, which I see as an extremely important document to help us in the transition from the money-based economy into the resource-based economy. And the reason that invoices are so important and are an essential part of the transitionary process is because they exist today and we use them in basically every transaction that we make, but we will use them after we've stopped using money, and they will work equally well through the transitionary process, which I think is pivotal. Actually, it's absolutely imperative that we have something that works in the old world and equally works well in the new world. And the reason the invoice is so important is because it records the time that the transaction took place, it records the repositioning of resources, and it records the quantity and the recipient and the supplier. And of course we're going to need this information after money, because we are now in a resource-based economy where we need to know this kind of information. We're on a spaceship and you need to know what you've drawn from the store so that we can replace it or make sure that it doesn't run out. Further to invoices, we also have other documents that are extremely important. For the time being, they are called pay slips, tax returns, bank accounts, and all these, at the moment, they have one irrelevant figure on, which is the price, the money, but in fact we can still use those documents, those computer systems, to record the same information as we go through the transitionary process. The transition process itself, in fact, will take place on these documents physically, because as I see the transition, all we have to do is to change the figure in the bottom right hand corner of all those documents to a 0. Everything else remains the same, the systems, the computer programs, the people that take part in it, but the figure in the bottom right corner is replaced by a 0. Everything else remains the same, and that actually is the only thing that we have to do to change from the ghastly world that we're in today to a resource-based economy of the future. That single item is the only thing we have to change, and from there everything else will happen automatically. It's very exciting. That's all we have to do.